right, I'm going to share my thoughts while I'm driving. Gideon in the Bible is asked to save the Israelites who have been in bondage for 7 years. They're starving, enemies are taking all their food. But Gideon says to the angel, like, who am I? My family's poor, I'm the least in all my family. Like, why are you asking me? Basically, like, go find somebody else. What are you thinking? So I think this happens to us a lot too, is we are inspired or asked to do something that seems a little crazy, and we say like, nah, that definitely got the wrong guy. Gideon ends up getting talked into it by God. Pretty good convincer, I'm sure. Says, you know what, don't be afraid, I got your back, go do it, don't be a little sissy boy, in those exact words. So Gideon says, alrighty, I'm gonna go get my soldiers. He gets 32,000 soldiers to go up against 135,000 in the enemy army. God tells him that's too many. He sends 22,000 soldiers away. They're left with 10,000. God tells me again that's too many. Cuts it down to 300. 300 soldiers up against 135,000. God says that's enough. Now, that's crazy. That is crazy. If that was real life, if we were in that situation, which if we read the Bible and we believe it, we believe that those stories were real. So I'm going to say that was real life. If you were in that situation, you would think that that was insane. Now, why would Gideon be asked to do that? Because God wanted them to know that it was God that saved them and delivered them, and not their own power. And I think we face those same challenges today. If we're looking for them, it's one thing to be floating through life, whatever. But if you're engaged in life, you're going to be asked to do things that seem impossible, like it's 300 going against 135,000. And what will happen is the exact same thing that will happen, that did happen with Gideon. Gideon was given wisdom and ideas to defeat the army that was so much bigger than them. He got lanterns and trumpets, and they went and made a bunch of ruckus, a bunch of noise and flashy lights, and that was enough to scare the enemy away and free the Israelites. So if you're feeling an inkling to do something that you just think's impossible, go for it. And trust God and let him guide you. Let him give you the wisdom and the ideas for you to take on that impossible challenge, and go do it. Go have some fun. Go on an adventure. Good luck.